Bam. No, radio. Yes, you can come on back here.
Come back. Well, you got one too.
Well, yes.
They got new flavors.
I like the new gold standards.
And I like that you can actually see how low the juice is getting.
I feel like that thing is off. Yo, you can taste what it is.
Yeah, but then I feel like I was always guessing with the other ones because then you would charge it and it would be good for a day and then it does shit again.
That is true.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna shade this puppy up.
Okay, you remember? Okay, so on the back.
Harry Potter.
I wish you would just watch it.
What's that?
I wish you would watch it. I don't know if you. I've asked you.
I can't. I've tried.
3 years ago when you did my back. First, second, it really is like almost 3 years on the dot that you did my back.
Really?
I'm so serious. It had to be like last week. I saw my Snapchat memories, and it was. And I was like, holy shit! I just had to do it around the same time. But I remember asking you, like, do you like Harry Potter? You're like, nope, nope, nope. That's not.
It's not my jam. I get lost in all the fantastical stuff, man. I get lost in all that. Like, I get lost in their names, so I have a hard time keeping track of
If you don't remember
who's
the names.
who and what's going on in the storyline. I'm gonna refer to somebody's name. I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Harry Potter is one of those ones.
I'm not intelligent enough.
You gotta pay attention to be able to remember. No. But the background of it, I want to be like at the beginning of all Harry Potter movies when they put the Warner Brothers.
Warner Brother?
Yeah. You know what I meant, huh?
Warner Brother.
I said whenever they put up the Warner Brothers thing, it's always like cloudy.
Okay.
I want it to kind of look like that, but then I also want Dementors coming out the clouds. That's for a later date.
Yeah,
But-
we'll focus on workus.
How are you
got
gonna
me
do this?
making up words now.
See, you're welcome.
Alrighty. That where you comfortable at?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is
you
it
good?
confidence?
If you good there, I'm just saying so I can get my camera.
Oh, well, hold on. Okay, if I have options.
You got options for days.
Yeah. Do you need me closer to the edge or something?
Nope.
As long as I don't roll off or anything, you know? I'm not sure.
You made it sound like they were separate. Like it was one.
To be able to just reach my headphones, but I got a lot of hair.
You're having a blue one and then a white one. It's separate.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
No warning, nothing. He's just moving. Do you want me to scoot down?
Yeah. That's.
I can scoot down. You don't gotta move the table.
You're good.
I'll see you in the day. I'll be there and take the next phone
Cool.
Oh yeah, do you want any Culvers or anything?
No, I'm good, man. I just smashed a bowl of cereal. That crave. I'm a child, a man child. It's got essential vitamins and minerals in it.
That's special.
Yes, yes, it is.
Let's read the stuff that literally holds you.
Harry Potter. That's a drum set, Ludwig.
I want to take her away.
Yeah. We're just confused.
I don't know what's going on.
Sorry.
Nobody in here watches that.
Petey, you seem like a Harry Potter. No?
I've watched the entire series, okay, so.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's questionable, but
What?
I feel like it's questionable.
I watched the whole series.
Did you watch them or was it like a Netflix and chill type of watch?
I've actually watched it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I've watched a lot of movies, but I haven't.
Football shit to me and Fantastic Beasts, that's background noise.
Oh, okay.
I'm not watching any of that.
See, I've never watched the Fantastic Beasts. Fantastic
See?
Beasts.
The only thing that was gonna get me to watch it is Johnny Depp's in it. So I was like, alright, I'm almost drawn to watch it because he's acting in it, but then I was like, dude, I don't wanna watch any of this shit.
I do like Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Okay, say controversial opinion. I don't care for John Depp.
Really?
I don't.
Why?
I don't think he's a bad actor or anything. I just don't think there's very much that's special.
Okay. Damn.
You got any special actors that do you hold?
Not really. I typically don't watch movies though. Also, preference that.
What?
I have awful attention. I don't know.
What?
Do you like the Harry Potter books enough to get this tattoo, or was this movie based?
I actually just started listening to the books at work. I've never watched them. I watched them whenever I was a kid. Back when they used to come on Freeform.
Freeform. That's like Tubi, isn't it?
I have no idea. It was
Like some free TV shit.
one of those channels.
They come on your TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Off to work we go.
But
I do want to play that Hogwarts game.
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy, it looks so good.
it is good.
You played it?
I'm
Of course you did. You're getting a Harry Potter tattoo.
Yeah. Listen, I like Harry Potter so much that every few months me and my kids rewatch it. And I like it so much that they're like, we just want to watch Harry Potter. Such sweet kids. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm getting old, I prefer the classics, the wonder effects, you know? Those are the real effects, you know? They do exactly what the animal is supposed to.
Really?
I just did them almost every age, so luckily I
What
watched,
you doing on me?
I watched all the.
Streamings.
I've gotten to watch most of Hannah Montana as it came out.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think
Watched all of
I think
it.
my daughter was in the Hannah Montana.
Dude, you know what's crazy? My stepdad was such an angry, like abusive, traditional Mexican man that his favorite movie was the Hannah Montana movie.
What?
We watched it like 7 times.
That's wild.
I don't understand.
I was like, yeah, I guess the first girl makes you nice after you beat all your other kids.
There is something about a daughter that'll soften you up.
For sure. I second that one.
Turbo? The snail?
It's a fast snail.
I can't say that I've actually sat down and watched Turbo.
I had to watch the movie like 11 times in one car ride because nobody wanted to change the movie while we were driving to New York. And I was like, dude, I'm about to break your computer.
Yeah, I'm about to crash this thing.
Like, this hospital chain about to be over.
I'm sorry. Let's do this.
Reminds me of my first bad trip. I ate entirely too many mushies, and started feeling it coming on. I was like, I'm freaking out, man. So I decided, I have this thing where I get sick, or when I get scared, I go and like get in the shower. That's my safe place. I don't know why, but it's where I go. And everybody else was out like playing with fire in the backyard and other irresponsible actions. And I'm sitting in the shower and I'm like, okay, I'm calming down, I'm feeling okay. And it was like a stand-up shower with like a bathtub. So like the door was closed and like I look up, it looks like all the water is coming in from all the edges and cracks. And I'm like, this is gonna fill up like a tank and I'm gonna drown to death. I need to get out of this immediately. Well, I go to get out of it, and then I start throwing up. So then like I'm in this little shower cubicle freaking out that I'm about to drown, and I gotta like purge all this evil out of me as I'm trying to like get it down this little shower drain. So then I finally get out, I'm wrapped up in a towel, and I go out in the living room expecting all my friends to be there with this like warm vibe and welcoming like kind of atmosphere. And there was nobody in the living room, and I'm just like, oh. So I'm just butt naked and wrapped in a towel, and I just kind of sit on the floor. And the trip just keeps getting worse and worse. And the only thing I can focus at this point is the fact that like the Lemony Snicket's DVD menu music just kept playing over and over, and it just kept triggering a worse and worse trip to the point to where I'm laying on the floor naked and wet, just under a towel, waiting for it to stop. And I couldn't get it to stop. I couldn't get up to go turn it off. It was just, it melted me.
What?
Yeah, and that's where I sat for the next like 6 hours. Yeah.
Right.
Just riding out like, oh, I just need this to end. And then you think you're sober and you open your eyes like, oh, thank God it's done. And then the wave hits you again. You're like, nope. Oh, I just want this to go away.
For 6 hours.
Dude, it was terrible.
Oh my God.
I only had one bad trip, and it ended as soon as I saw my parents. It's like,
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
It was like the worst thing ever because we had like an indoor swimming pool like at our old house, and we never filled it with water anymore, so we just used to have everyone sit around it and just go and shit. Well, I took acid for whatever reason, and yeah, and we were matching with like 10 people, so like there was like 12 blunts in our
Yeah,
day.
healthy.
And it was just way too much for me because like the party box that we had, that like to play music, it had a strobe light on top too. And I think the combination of the people, the lights and everything, triggered my anxiety, and I started like panicking. I was like, wow, dude, I gotta get out of here. So
Yeah, I
I
can't
go
do
to leave the back room, being stupid. I left the door completely open, so all the front seats started piling into the house. And I go to the bathroom, and as soon as I turn the corner out of the kitchen, at our front door, I see my dad
Oh,
walking
God.
through the front door, and I was like, something just like snapped, and all the like, oh shit, it's kind of like, oh shit. I hurried up and just walked downstairs. My mom and dad just started barring everyone up. I was like, yeah, I wasn't part of that dumb shit. I don't know why they were out there. So my mom came down and started talking to me, and I was like the most happy, giddy person having a conversation with my mom. And I was like, and I was like, compared to where I was 30 minutes ago, this trip's okay.
Yeah, my mom tried to yell at me while I was tripping one time. I was at my auntie's house. And me and my buddy Jarrett and his old lady, I can't remember, somebody else might have been there. But we were just starting to peak, man. And I would assume because the pupils dilate, maybe. I have no idea. But either way, when you're dripping, you can't like focus.
Yeah.
Like it's too blurry. You can't see something too close to you. And we were all trying to pass around this tray, trying to roll this joint, and nobody. Dude, we were all full short bus. Like, what is going on? Like, I cannot figure this thing out. And then my mom comes downstairs to start yelling at me for something. And I didn't understand, because to me it was some straight up Charlie Brown. Womp womp, womp 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 womp. I'm just staring at this lady like, what are you saying to me? So she goes upstairs. And then of course Jared's girlfriend's like, I think she's mad at you, and you should probably go up there and talk to her. So then of course I go upstairs, and again it's just womp 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 womp. I'm like, oh my god. And I'd gotten my uncle some shrooms too, so he knew what was going on. So he was like, pat me on the shoulder. He's like, we'll talk about it later. Go ahead and let him go back downstairs with his friends, because I'm just like, I don't no idea what's happening right now.
Your uncle's over there like, he's trying to get you.
Yeah, no. He seen the look on my face, and it was just, I was staring at an alien.
Yeah, you know one of these, you're like,
Yeah, I was gone. Or actually, I had a bad trip recently, last year. I was gonna start taking up microdosing, in which I gotten my dose down now. But at this time, this was gonna be my first microdose, and somebody told me like, I can't remember, a teaspoon or something like the little tiny little scoop. I thought tablespoon, so I took like a scoop, my bad, and I drank it up. Like I'm sitting around, like, man, I got a couple hours, I'll be all right. And it starts to hit me hard. I'm like, oh no. Oh, and I have no idea really how much I've taken at this point. No idea how far this trip is gonna go. So I immediately was like, I gotta get out of here now. So I start driving, like I gotta make it home. And it's hitting me hard. So I call up Travis and I'm like, Travis, they're turning on me. They're turning on me quick. I need a safe place now. So he's like, pull up. So I got there just in time to basically, I just walked straight through his house and into his backyard and just laid down in the backyard. And I was like, this is not going to be fun. Strap in, son. You're ready for it. Yeah.
he said, you're about to hear me out of here, going through.
Yeah.
I just want
Yep.
you to know.
So like, I remember laying there and at first I'm like, okay, this feels great. I'm calm. And I'm like, nope. I'm freaking out. Freaking full blown out. And then just proceeded to go inside and take like 6 showers and drink a glass of milk and hide under his blanket for hours. Hours on end. Yeah. There's a fine line when it comes to me and shroomies, and I apparently do not walk it that well.
I would say you don't know it.
We're figuring it out. It's a thought process. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, and then
Like people, the football player with peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
In there,
Yeah.
Whatever.
I thought I was sobered up, right? And I was feeling good. I'm like, okay, finally, yay. I go out on the back porch. Travis rolled up a blunt. He's like, you feeling better? And I'm like, yeah, man, I think it's over with. I think I'm good to go. And he flips on the From a Land Down Under, that the Volkanovski song. Dude, as soon as the song started playing, it triggered the bad trip, and I was like, oh nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. And for like 2 months afterwards, when he would turn that song on, bro, it would trigger something inside of me where I was like, you gotta turn that song off, man. Yeah.
Oh man. I do more like color stuff. Like I do color work, but I do like the traditional American stuff like that. Not really a class, but it's something I have to work a bit on. But slowly. More than
PD's a shop manager.
Okay. Look at you. Pretty much, dude.
Something like that.
Let me see. What is it? I'm safe.
I'm about to go back downstairs. think I've got everybody hired that I want to hire for up here,
Yeah.
which doesn't really leave me any room to work up here.
You going back down to the studio?
Mm-hmm. That was always the
Stay
goal.
one?
Yeah.
I like it. You always have to put that back in. This is gonna be my last lecture. Next year for the next one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
It
would
does.
say, for me, it was like every time I get a year older, I'm like, this sucks so much worse. I don't know why.
Oh no, I cry like a baby regardless. It doesn't matter. I'm a bitch. But, cause you gotta forget. You know, when you do things that are painful, you gotta forget that it's so painful.
I think if you push the table that way, just like.
I can scoot.
You're good. You're good. It needs to go. Tits.
I'm not even stunned. I know way more Harry Potter lore than I want to. Look, looking at the tattoo, like I know way more like than I should for somebody who has absolutely no interest in Harry Potter. Like, dude,
Cause you have an interest in it.
nah. If I was a wizard, dude.
The wizard did.
I'd be the worst. I don't care.
I'm only learning physical enhancement spells and then combat. And I'm going to speed blitz every wizard who tries to cast a spell on me. I'm a roundhouse kick the wand out of him and be like, what you got now, dude? I'm like, I never seen you throw a punch in any movie, so.
Do they need a wand? Can they just not do magic on its own?
I think that's what that is.
I think they need a wand.
See, that's the sketchy part. It's so much different than you that like people have magical powers. No, they don't.
And then like, second is the Goblet of Fire. Game right, puts the front door open.
Stop it, stop it.
He was drunk throughout the whole thing?
Yeah.
Like,
He was drunk as a teenager, he got home and like super evident.
oh, really?
Yeah. And it's one of those he doesn't like watching the film, but he's like, I can know where I was.
Slacking.
That's it.
I think I've been stuck at my own risk next time.
At your own risk, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna make that step. I'm not gonna do it. Cause it's like you get close to that inside. Yeah.
I don't care. Hmm?
Make bad decisions. Yeah.
We all do. Or, is that the end of the series? The audio book?
No, she's just now getting into the audiobooks, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've gone through and read all the big books for the last series. Okay, those are torture.
See, I don't want to say I watched the movies. I got into the movies just because it was one of those came on basic cable, free cable.
And it's very
free cable.
enchanting. Like they're very good at world building.
But I had this friend, she's super interested. She also has Harry Potter movies, actually. But she still raves about how much better the books are. And I believe that it's really what's that? The Hunger Games. I was like, I've read all of those books, and yeah. And there's a lot of shows like that that come from books that I didn't know. And the books are always better.
Like the Dune books.
I don't know what's that movie. I've just seen the preview of the second one.
The second one is actually, they're really raving about that second movie. I haven't watched the first two, but the second one, they're saying it's like going to be a max class film or something that's
Really?
yeah.
That's a bold thing.
They're rating it like up there with like The Godfather and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
That's a bold thing.
Yeah.
And that one, that's that bold thing. Sometimes it's shitty.
I don't know. Everyone who's on the team so far is definitely gonna have it. It's incredible.
What's it about?
So
I didn't understand in the previous.
the basic science in Dune is a different planet where civilization is trying to survive, and there is like an evolutionary species, and that's the one that is the monsters that are like hunting or whatever, like sand creatures.
Right.
But they had derived from humans. So the only reason the sand people are still hunting humans is because they're looking for a viable boat that is capable of recreating life to like repopulate. And
What is this, the Hands on Eyes?
yeah, it's something funky. It seems almost like you ever see Riddick?
I have a fist for it. I think it's been.
Riddick
No,
is
I don't
cool.
really watch
The
Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick.
But yeah, it's almost like that. Like humans are just trying to survive. They have to find these-
Spice.
Yeah, the combo of genetics that will like lead them to their level. And like I don't really like the direction of those statements because so Zendaya and that other dude, their child is supposed to be like the child of prophecy. And he's gonna be like the savior of humanity. He's not even the perfect host. So the perfect host is the character. If you haven't watched the movie, it's kind of confusing. But okay, so
Even when you watch the movie, you don't know what the hell is going on.
You watch this movie?
I tried.
Jason Momoa plays a guy named Ashton.
He did that.
Yeah. But his character is the pinnacle of human being.
Okay.
So his character is killed off constantly and cloned because they keep trying to create like revival.
So okay, let's just keep calling him. Eventually,
Yeah.
okay too.
Yeah, and so they never tell him like who he was originally because originally he like soldier of legend and stuff, and like he died in war. So like every time they come, they respawn in the list. And they're just like, well, here's your name, yada yada. But stuff will happen
Oh, no,
that'll
I'm sorry.
trigger his like memory
Sorry.
and stuff,
I was thinking of this.
and he'll remember who he is. And
Oh.
yeah,
It sounds like a lot.
it's so much.
Like, one of those movies that just have a lot going on.
So much. There's like 10 books for the whole thing.
I'm planning on getting my first tattoo. Any ideas? The ideas are limitless, man. The ideas are limitless.
But this isn't a good adaptation, really. It's the first game movie of like in '86.
There's more than the two?
Yeah, the original film adaptation. But the franchise never shut off, so they were
It had a very solid cult following, though. Like it was a cult classic kind of thing.
Oh, God.
Maybe a little bit deeper on the nerd side of things, like D&D dudes are really big into Doom kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything has cult following nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Me and my friends were just talking about that.
I want to start a cult.
All you need, okay, they explained it to me. All you need is 3 other people that believe in everything you do, and that's considered a cult.
Really?
Maybe it's religion. I don't know. Something else, something
Could be a
small.
club.
Let's see what. Well, we have the internet. It's pretty good.
Like, how many people does your group have to be?
How many?
How many members does my cult need to be recognized?
Oh, cool. Yeah. With the groups labeled cult, ranging by from local groups with a few members to international organizations with members.
So, what's the difference between a cult and a religion? Cults just don't get tax breaks?
I was gonna say, is there a difference?
No, not to me. No, it's all culty. But in the sense of like, yeah, it's all weird.
I don't know if y'all watch the documentaries and stuff that like Netflix has been dropping these past
The
few
program,
years.
did you watch that one?
Which one is that one?
It's where, like, remember Dr. Phil? They take the bad kids and they like snatch them out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning to go put them in like a boot camp school.
No, I haven't watched.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Or maybe
Yeah.
There's one with the black girl.
Huh?
There's one with the black girl. You know, her parents sent her. She was like getting in trouble, but it was like based off of what Paris Hilton went through or something.
What?
Yeah. Dude.
I didn't know Paris Hilton's parents was like.
Went to like some like yeah. I don't know.
But wasn't that on her show though?
Yeah, but they had a movie like about one that not it's not about one, but it's like based off of what she went through or something like that. Insane, but Netflix has been dropping those series with like shows and shit.
Putting everybody on blast. Look out!
Yeah, there's one man. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how many lives, but he was just married and young as hell.
How? I thought that you couldn't do that. I thought you couldn't have more than one wife at a time.
I think it's legal for him.
Oh, yeah, that's a religious thing. What is that? That's the Church of Latter-day Saints or something like that, isn't it? Where they're allowed to have, like, multiple wives.
I
don't think it's Church of Latter-day Saints. I could be absolutely wrong. I'm sorry if I... I'm talking out my ass. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm about to trigger somebody.
Oh. I'm just gonna mess with the dropping them and it's been wild. That's what I've been doing this far. I need to know how to make people think.
Amanda Bynes.
Oh my god, she just popped up on my Instagram a few months ago. I don't know if that didn't
Is she still crazy?
Her whole female there.
Yeah, she doesn't look I don't know if she is. She doesn't. She's a type. They always like to be.
Yeah, I think I've heard nothing. But like bad horror stories from the people.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you guys watch Investigation Discovery, that channel. ID channel?
No.
They're coming out with a documentary or something about like Nickelodeon kids and how they
Oh,
had three
yeah.
predators.
Yeah, I've already watched the YouTube documentaries on that whole thing. That was just one big coked up pedo party right there.
Why?
The guys that ran Nickelodeon.
Why? It's been. I love that everybody's grown up and telling their stories. AKA that got expired. How the world?
Oh yeah. You know who's the total one fly NBA somehow?
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe those Shaman days.
he did. He did. I think it's irritating is that it's the real accountability.
Yeah, Diddy's about to get Weinstein.
Definitely.
And you know what? Sorry, but I haven't been thinking about it. This is not only a Nickelodeon part.
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been to Kings Island. I didn't start going to amusement parks until I was a full-blown man and could afford it.
Groupon, dude. I'm
It's
telling you. Yeah,
questionable.
yeah, Groupon is where you really can afford stuff. That's why I go to Holiday World. I'm like, shit, $15 and I get free drinks on it.
What?
I'm like, I guess I'll ride for that $6 sodas. I'm getting 20 Pepsi though. I get my money for something. Get my money for something. But I would say I think Kings Island had a Nickelodeon part in their park, and they used to have a little Bill ride. So I wonder if they took out the little Bill part when Bill Cosby got in his.
Mm. Mm.
I don't know why the like bringing up all this stuff. People, it's like they're coming to light. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's probably one of the first things they took out. That just changed the name of it.
They're like, it's not Little Bill anymore. Phantom's that guy gets.
Yeah, like they need to swap out faces, put Steve Harvey on there or something.
We need him as a penguin today.
Yeah.
What did you say this into? I can't.
Poor Little Bill. Right. He didn't even do that. He was happy wearing sweaters and tops too. Like, and Rose is all around TV show. Like, it's really the kids stuff.
That's very front man.
You're good.
I think. I just get some coffee
Huh?
whenever I can.
Can you get some coffee? Yeah, can I finish this lane? Where is your coffee?
Thank you.
Mario, would you give me a favor? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're running some around with you about, yeah. You're gonna be knee tattoos? You're gonna post it in your customers.
Back then he wasn't bad.
That's me.
Yeah. Which side is it on? Well, I guess I don't got too far on the back.
But
Like,
it still hits that name.
Oh, God.
I didn't think it was bad at all.
I imagine that to look like. I wouldn't even know.
It surprisingly wasn't crap, really. I was surprised with it. Up underneath the butt cheek, though, that's a little different. Like right where you like your butt cheek meets your thigh, yeah, that spot sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real? That's awesome.
Your nerves connect right there?
I have no idea, but it's a pinch. It is a pinch.
Feels like a pinch the whole time?
Yeah.
I think you have like more nerve endings like in your butt.
Butt tattoo just tickled a whole lot. No, I had to just lay down, face down, ass up. I've been in more vulnerable positions than that, I guess, but
This is what I did.
I lost a poker game and ended up with a dick and balls on my butt cheek.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah. The old dick butt.
I just want to know. What makes you want to get something?
Oh, I didn't want to. I lost the poker. I lost the bet.
Yeah, respect. Did you follow through with it?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have.
Yeah, I think I would have.
That's a different. I don't know if I would have betted that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's
It was a good game. It came down. I think we had like the same hand, and he beat me with like an ace kicker or something like that.
That's insane.
you playing poker?
Oh, look, that's
Yeah.
going pretty good.
It's coming along, ain't it? You think I've been able to do this for a little while now?
I'm really bad at poker.
I don't even know how to play it. So.
I'm there. I'm really like not enough to be
You
good.
don't know how to play poker?
Oh, yeah.
Have you get better at gambling?
Yeah,
You gotta become more of a degenerate, my guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to stick my toe on do the water.
I need to make a studio trip to the boat.
I tried playing, is it, you know?
Keno's fun.
The boat, I'm down.
That's like bingo.
I've never been to the boat.
Made like $300, lost 4 tens in the next. I went and I was like, yeah. Like, I'm not playing anymore.
Okay. I'll sit there and nickel and dime that roulette table. I just like to play. Here? I have little poker nights here.
Hey, I think he does something nice.
Yeah.
I can't know that anybody else.
Yeah, they love doghouse. Doghouse nights.
My friend does poker nights and stuff too on Sundays.
They're fun.
You want to play cards? I can play bullshit and throw fish.
What?
I mean, I'll let them play, but I'm gonna lose. I'm always.
Yeah, we typically throw the fights on, grab a bunch of blunts and alcohol, and then you got 2 people that are like playing poker, and then everybody else is just bullshitting and throwing in chips and.
Yeah. Those sound fun though. Sometimes it's
Fine
like
with me. One certain place is like. Dude, I have a bad habit while I'm playing some chicken fat.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, I know he's gonna win by decision. I'm like, I don't need to watch this anymore. But then again, on the other side of that, I also like watching Randy Marino play. So I'm sure I like his power with
I think it depends on your like if you like a person enough, you'll watch them fight.
Oh, Michelle Pereira? I'm watching him fight every single time. Dude.
I'm watching what Max Holiday, dude. I'm watching Max Holiday.
Holloway? You said Holloway.
Holiday.
Max Holiday, we call him Christmas.
Bringing them gifts.
Bringing them kids.
That's awesome.
He's got a lot of them. He's got a large flip.
Dude.
Kids.
I would say I didn't watch it.
Prelims? No, not yet. I'll probably throw them on today.
Dude, Michelle Pereira, he got a first round sub and he walked out and did a team dance routine with his coach.
I did see that.
That's
I did
so
see
awesome.
that. I thought was different.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's that's so cool.
His Bradley his coach is like 5'2", and he's like 6'3". So he's just hovering over him, and the little guy's like, you know, like, oh.
We got a lot set.
And I'm glad you won, because you know, you can't do stuff like that, and then
If we're talking about lots set, let's talk about the dude who did who came in with the hammock, the bikini,
oh,
the banana hammock.
in the UFC 2 or whatever.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
He came in.
Yeah, he got beat like instantly.
Yeah, I know. But he came or just what?
My dude Jacob, he's a local fighter, and came to weigh-ins in a banana hammock. But dude was packing a fucking hog, my guy. So when he came in, everybody thought he was laughing, making jokes, and was like, "Oh, you stuffed your stuff, you stuffed your thong or whatever." No, homeboy just came into weigh-ins, just letting it all hang out, and then dude dropped out of the fight. I can't get beat by a guy with a dick that big, homie. It's just not happening.
How much was I was going like, what the fuck's he gonna do? He's gonna hammer?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna hit you with that hammer.
Yeah, he goes north-south. You start.
Yeah, bro, you feel that extra 2.5 pounds on the back of your head?
Like, ref, illegal blow.
I think that was a power move, man.
That is
The best psych out ever.
insane though. And it was some dude local. That
Yeah.
is-
Yeah, it was amazing.
His teammates, hey dude, how are you showing up the weight? Hey, you guys are already completed this. Make sure you're good.
Yeah, he was great. He was great. Hmm.
Okay, I got this one, and I got this one behind my ear. This is still forced to me. I felt so bad for that man that had to deal with because I got up and his whole tail was just sweating. I was nervous, but I'm sorry.
I've had people pass out and piss themselves, throw up.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Never had anyone this.
Yep.
If someone passed out, I had someone throw up.
Yeah, I had this girl one time, man. She got a piercing, and the piercing booth was in the back of the shop. I was in the front. She was completely fine. She got up front, was going to pay, and then passed out. And of course, our counters are about as tall as that front counter there, so there's no just like hopping over that thing. So she smacks her face off the tile, bro, and breaks out all her teeth, and like it was gnarly. Then her dad came in snapping out the next day, talking about trying to sue us and this and that. Like, man, good luck. There was nothing anybody could have done about it at that point.
Sorry, we don't have a lucky Matt.
But it was like, skrr, timber, full face, just boom. It's like, oh man.
say I've had my nose both sides pierced 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Why 3?
So,
Did they close or?
no.
Yeah.
Okay, let me explain it.
Okay.
Because now it sounds like I just keep doing dumb shit. No. No. I just gotta get poked. Yeah. Anytime I go through, I feel like life is doing too much and like I want to do something, I get a piercing. So my nose is pierced, and then I had the ones with the hook, and I felt like they just kept catching boogers, and it pissed me off.
The corkscrews?
Yeah. So
Yeah, they do get covered.
I get why people call them booger catchers. I get it. And I took them out, and then the next times, one side came out when I was sleeping, the other one I had to take out when I got arrested. And then I just didn't put it back in. So then I got it pierced a 3rd time.
Let's circle back to this arrest.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You can't just gloss over that like that's just an everyday.
Yeah.
It was a DUI.
Is the what?
It was a DUI.
Oh, okay. I was
They didn't catch
expecting.
me. I want to say they didn't catch me.
It wasn't a DUI.
It wasn't a DUI. Because this car, the light was green, and I went to go hit my gas, and they didn't go.
So you what? Just move, bitch. She went full blown mystical.
And then they called the cops. So I was like, God, no. No, and I've been drinking all goddamn night. I was fine.
So what? You just run? You just go home?
No.
Y'all can come pick me up here.
I was like, all right, whatever. It's
Well,
fine.
you said my age.
Yeah, like, I refuse to
Well,
blow.
isn't it the accountability of my own actions?
I refuse to blow. I have been taking like tequila shots all fucking night. It was my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I wonder if people actually try that with the cops. Like, look, dude, it was my brother's birthday. He just kept feeding me Jello shots. Lil Jon was on the radio.
I'm like, dude, I'm bad peer pressure. You should get a gaslight.
Yeah.
Bad combo.
Bad comment.
If anybody should get a ticket, it should be him.
Here's his address. You want to go there?
You're like, all right, dude. Matter of fact, I got something to say to him too. Yeah, what happened? Cause
I'm shocked I've never. I feel like if someone had to try to pull that picture.
Dude, and I imagine the stuff that like cops hear or see is just wild. I just like cops and see, and I just know if it was like that back then, it's definitely worse now.
we went over to my friend's house. I was like 13, 14, because his parents were cool with some social media, so he got to do it in his house.
Yeah, I know. We all know that one
We
person.
were like, "Well, let's go to his house." His mom was a little cool, so like we didn't want to walk through the front door and wake her ass up and like, be real disruptive or anything. So there was like 5 people. So my friend opened his window and we climbed in through his window. And we're matching. We had put wing on the blunt because he had got to the side wing and stuff. We're
12, 13 years old?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks.
we're smoking bad sex. Everyone's like folded. And then all of a sudden we hear, and there's a cop outside the window because one of the neighbors had reported us as breaking in because we went in through the window and out the front door. So he literally, the cop threw up the window and pointed a gun and was like, somebody go open the front door. You guys
Oh, hell no.
And, dude, it was insane. Like my homie, he was wearing one of the Warner Brothers sweatshirts. Like if you see the police, Warner Brothers. And we're all in the room while there's 2 cops like playing bodyguard or whatever, while one's questioning us, asking us where we got the weed and stuff. And the cop, he's looking at my friend's sweatshirt. He's like, obviously you didn't Warner Brothers vest.
Yeah.
And my homie who's all winged out and shit on the chair, he's over there dying, and I'm like, bro, now it's time to laugh.
You know they got kids.
And that's so stupid, because I remember when I got questioned, and he asked me who I got the weed from, the only name that came to mind was Larry Bird.
Larry Legend.
So I was like, I got it from a dude named Larry Bird. He was like, you're telling me. You got me from a guy named Larry Bird. Like the basketball player. I was like, I guess so. I was like, that's what he told me his name was. I was like, I didn't ask for an ID.
Dude, I always made up a name, bro. I always made up a fucking name, dude. I'm good at that. I was like, John, who lives over there.
It was such a funny day, though. Like, we ended up having to get picked up by our parents and stuff. And I wasn't calling my mom because my dad would beat my ass. So I called my grandma to come pick me up and two of my friends who couldn't get over their parents. I was like, no, we're charging for the weekend. I was like, I promise. We'll deal with it whenever we get a hold of their parents. Tell them what happened.
Oh my god.
We got one of my friends out of it. He was like a dedicated teacher, so like.
It's always at 13 years old.
Yeah, that's the first time I got arrested was at 13. But a friend of mine's dad got us all drunk, and I passed out in the apartment complex, like front lawn area. We were in like some town 45 minutes away from home. I know that much. And I remember the cops picking me up because they're like, yeah, we got a call that there was some body of a child laying out in the grass out here. And like, I was drunk.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember my grandma, they had to call my grandma. My grandma had to come get me. And there's only been a handful of times where my grandma has cussed me. And that was one of them. Yeah, it was bad.
I knew that was a problem, but I didn't know that it was like something that they should report you to the police.
I did, yeah.
I slept on a sidewalk outside the apartment complex because I didn't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't throw up on my friend's couch. I knew I was too drunk because I drank 19 Coronas in life. I didn't feel them, and then I felt all.
And then you felt them.
And then I felt all of them. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna get sick. I was like, I don't want to get sick in your house. I'm gonna go lay on the sidewalk. And then, dude, some chick was out there just talking shit to me. I was like, I'm drunk. I'm just feel me now. Like, can you go away? She was like, the people over there, I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. And I was like, I told my friend, I was like, keep messaging me.
With a closed fist.
I was like, dude, I'm just trying to be like courteous, throw up in a push. Like, if she wants to fight me because I don't want to throw up in your house, like, it's not my fault you guys gave me all this beer and then made bratwurst, like,
Ooh.
you know what I mean? Like, what a combo, it like,
Yeah, what a combo.
Cheddar bratwurst and Corona was like food for that night. I was like, bro.
That's Johnson, baby.
Right.
And there's probably a moment in that night you're like, this is the peak of my existence, bro. This is the best night of my life.
Drinking Coronas, throwing wheel kicks, I was like, dude, I feel great. But I was like, John just clawed Van Damme.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I've slept in worse places.
I do not drink anymore, because, yeah,
I do not fall asleep anymore.
I'll drink every now and then, but it's like one beer, two beer, especially at a fight, dude, I'm drinking.
Something about that cold tile.
Mmm.
When you need something to break,
Man, that feels
you're
so
like,
good.
It is. I'm not. It is.
Especially if you're getting those, when you're throwing up, you start sweating,
Mhm.
take your shirt off, put your back against the side, you're like, this.
We're back against that cold tub.
You're like, this is like safe, dude. This is like safe. Teenage race.
Ew.
That thing is hot.
You're good.
That is so hot.
Southern Comfort, I think, was that and Honey Brown Kegs. There was at one point where we,
I've never gotten a drink out of it.
I'm gonna be in your DMs asking about how you did this live. What do you mean how I did this live? I'm live? I don't understand the question. Are you meaning like the not using my cell phone thing and using other cameras? The setup? Is that what you're asking? Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna be in here again.
So what? Yeah, they probably would be. You good, boss? No. No? That was a hard no. Zero hesitation.
Where? Let's take that. Yeah.
You make work.
Questionable.
I tattooed Petey's throat like 10 years ago. You remember how that felt? The sides did?
Scott.
I mean, I didn't feel nothing on that. To be fair, when I got this, I was focusing on my previous substances. I was in a different playing field.
Bro,
I was in a way yeah. When everyone they asked me about this,
Across the
I was
Xanaverse.
so fucked up. I got both these. I don't know what it was. Yeah, what's animal? Yeah, I got both these things. Yeah, I did get this kind of rough. It's just kind of like very. It freaks away. But I think that.
I heard talking.
I don't know if I can get the juice from the that thing. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm taking it. What are you gonna get? The thing you gonna get like section? That's tribal, right?
What?
I kind of.
Yeah.
No, you have to be able
Hey, if you could call it that.
27-year-olds, like 50-year-olds, I don't know. It's all good.
But the rules are definitely like.
It's rigged.
no, they have to decide if it's gonna be execution or close.
Well, the thing about it is it's he gets to wear headgear. He gets to tag his brother in. He gets to be on PEDs, and there's a no knockout clause.
That's just already, is that all that established already?
Mm-hmm.
That
And then
is,
he doesn't have to weigh in.
Yeah.
all that's real?
Yeah.
I like it for the bullshit.
No, that's why it's like it's a joke,
And
man.
so Mike Tyson's really getting tested for drugs like PEDs and stuff, but he's not.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if they're doing any kind of.
Because I know Tyson's supposed to weigh in. Tyson's supposed to get tested.
Well, then then it's all one-sided like that. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's so weird.
Who agrees to that? Examine.
Yeah, who's Mike Tyson's manager? I'm sure he doesn't have.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro. I mean, 15, 20 mils.
Yeah,
I don't care.
at 56, yeah, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already been through work.
And I'm not even something, if they want to play it playable, take Tyson to the big round type of cats. Like, that is prime Mike Tyson all over again, like, that's like the most believable way to go.
But at the same time, Mike could just be agreeing to all this just to go out there, and then he's playing it cool, and then he sees all them lights, and it triggers old Iron Mike back, dude. Yeah, dude, he's gonna come out there shell shocked.
Thinking about they posted a video of like him practicing and stuff, and a few people have said this is like autopilot system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That can be much ear off. Oh, you never.
Especially like, I mean, even George Foreman, like, you've been doing this for a minute, coming back to me, bro, like, dude, I mean, it's all been right and right. You might stumble a little bit for like a few seconds, and then you're really doing it, like you're doing it for
I don't know, man. Ring rust is real, my guy.
you and I think he said.
Because Mike Tyson was great until he went to prison. When he got out, that's when he started losing. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Every time somebody says Jesus Christ, I'm just going.
All praise God. Glory to above. Like that's the name, don't wear it out.
Oh, I'm sorry, that came the which one?
You're good.
My leg is shaking just because of it. I'm sweating all over my body.
Yes, yes.
Whole thing.
Yeah, I sweat through those. I feel a lot like I get tatted.
That's shaking.
Yeah, I remember one time, dude, I was sweating so like you said it everywhere on there. And I think that pretty bad. It came from, I wouldn't even get tired of my back.
What the fuck is up there? Cause that hurts. What is up there? I'm willing to test out the numbing creams. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm definitely willing.
This guy is really good. I got my life in it. It was too bad. I really like it. You guys done the same day? You do whole pieces? Cloves and burning it? Yeah, they were up like that.
What? Yeah, I did all her tattoos, I think.
Day to day. You went day to day.
This was like 10 years ago. Say what? Oh, she did get a tattoo. Well, it took like 10 hours. That Willie Nelson piece took forever. I don't remember what's on your other thigh, though.
Just wanted to get done.
Well, back in the day, man, I used to like tattooing. Like it wasn't. Don't get no. I like my job, but it's just a job to me now. Like before then, it was like a passion thing. So like there was pieces that like I really wanted to do, so I would just do them. And her brother sits like it's insane. Me and another artist did his like whole neck in one setting, like tag team at the same time, and he would like stretch for you, like he sits like a rock. I could tattoo Eli for days and it doesn't bother him. Yeah, it's nuts. All the way around. The whole throat, neck, everything, dude, all the way around.
Like it hit something, I feel like.
I set really well for this. I got the sternum and then the one part right here. And I still set pretty well. So that's the most. I realized, oh, yeah.
Sternum sucks.
Yeah, it just feels like it's stabbing. It feels like it's stabbing straight into your body. And it's hitting it pretty like that. Especially that one part that's just that bone, all bone.
I did pretty dope. I think some of my best pieces are on Eli. Did a sternum piece on him where it's like a skull, and then it's got like a crown of thorns and these big wings that come off the skull. And it's just giant.
The other one that had, the other one that had, that's the one that I thought was going to hurt the most.
On my Instagram? No. Maybe on my old like Facebook. I don't know. Barbara's about to cook me. I'm about to have a friggin' aneurysm. Yeah, Che, will you open these windows up in here, bud?
you notice how hot I was?
Yeah. Yeah, you become a heat sink for your client, so you just absorb all their body heat. Yeah, those space heaters, man, it's like they'll be kicking and kicking, and the next thing you know, it's just ungodly hot. Oh, I can't breathe.
Like process is sticking around, and you're like, why is it so hot? It's like,
Yeah. Will you open up the wall windows on the opposite side too, please? We ain't even gotten into the darks yet, man. We just packing in these lights.
I know, that's why I'm saying, I'm willing to risk it for enough. I'm not gonna lie.
You like it, you know? If you're that bad, I would be a bad
Do you have any back team? No?
there you go.
I just want to look cool.
That's reason enough.
It reminds me of that video of that kid that stole his grandma's car. I just want to do hood rat stuff with my friends. Like, why'd you steal your grandma's car? I don't know. I just wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friends. Yeah, he grew up to be another statistic. Yeah, he didn't do so well. Things did not get better for that kid. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I gotta laugh, or I'll start crying.
That's how my throat was. I get to drilling away on that throat. And it was like, oh, hold on, buddy. And he's like, you okay? And I'm like, not at all. You're getting one of two reactions right now.
He's like, the other ones will be crying and blowing my fist.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so serious.
We'll go ahead and take 5 real quick.
Thank God.
If I was you, I'd look into 5. Alright.
All you guys said work, okay?
They have it on Amazon. It takes 45 minutes to work,
Oh, nice.
but it'll give you like an hour and a half of numbness when you actually start feeling it. I'm 5.1.
No. Fine. Nothing for you? Oh, I have that. I have that. The light thing in it? Yeah. Oh, no, I have it for burns. I'll say because it says it's used for burns and cuts and like for the kids and stuff like
But is that jar?
that. Yeah. No, I actually want that specifically.
Use that. To be honest, probably come in to the application on back it up while it's I think it's will make it set up. It takes about 45 minutes. Well, what I
God bless.
discovered from my experience trying is you get like 45 minutes takes to activate. Gives you about an hour and a half of nothing to go. After that though,
I have
the
something.
Hurts like ridiculous.
yeah, I was gonna say after that because you use numbing cream,
Hold it up.
all the pain starts to
it does
come.
make it worse. Once the numbing side kicks off, like all the pain smacks your spirit.
That's what I said.
So it's a double-edged sword. You do get some extra time to where you know you being able to not feel anything from it for an hour and a half. You know,
Is it fun?
no, it's huge. I can find an entire piece of numbing.
I did this, never.
So-
I'm thinking
That's what I'm saying. Is like if you leave it on 45 to take off, your skin's tight, but it's like 40 your skin's not gonna feel rubbery and it's not gonna feel like
See,
it's
I asked about the numbing cream last time.
but it's different because different numbing creams have different effects and stuff like that. So, if you use, like, let's say you don't use that brand and you use like Numco numbing cream. Well, that might make your skin more have more elasticity. So your skin might feel closer to rubber. Your skin is tighter normally, I'll have a problem stretching it and putting in all that saturation stuff like that. So it's one of those things where it's like super hit or miss, and you just kind of have to feel it out. You know what I mean? There's no perfect process, but it's something that's relatively new.
He does something different.
Okay, I had asked last time, but you said every time you experience this is that people have gotten infections from it. So that's why I was like, getting this outline, that I wholeheartedly felt like he was tattooing my crotch. And that was
To be honest, on the inside, that would make more sense because the lines are right here. Where your nerves run up here.
Because look, I felt like he was.
Yeah. So your nerves all run up here, so that'll be.
Kind of like right here, like it felt like he was going to rotate. Oh, you can see it like it was sometimes it's too like right here.
I'm just trying to look cool.
It looks healthy. You're halfway through the minute.
And that's so probably
Hey, Mario, check this one out. I forgot about that. That one's on my computer.
like the fingers again.
Would you do that on the higher protein layer too? So like if we put you in the tank.
Oh, yeah, that was just.
Never really, I mean, for like spot work, I could have never said just that. Yeah, I might have about
I still got to know those stuff.
I use nothing for the shampoo on my shampoo. My shampoo, dude, shampoo is the worst thing that's like, worst tattoo experience before you came in. Not everybody, like, the shampoo is a weird thing that everybody likes. Some people shampoo, they do perfectly fine. But when you get black, you said you shit was too bad.
Well, no, but I've been kicking stuff the whole lot too. I think that if you deaden your nerves out like that, it definitely helps.
Before Muay Thai, skateboards were
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, are you still wearing shin pads?
I don't wear more time, but other than that, like,
Quit wearing shin pads altogether.
okay.
Quit wearing them altogether. Yeah, because that's the. I mean, the only way you're gonna deaden your nerves, get like a roller, like a fucking pantry roller thing, and like roll out the nerves on your shin.
They
Condition
doing
it.
that, yeah, we be doing that with the side one, one with like the little cubes on it. Oh my god, dude, that feels like
Scoop down.
More?
Oh no, yep. Yeah, a little more. Scoop with the edge of the table, just a hair.
somehow compared to what was the first stereotype that
Harry
I
Potter.
get ring and stuff all the time, but I want this thing to be all the way done. Actually, I think I'm doing more. Let's say it's gonna be heavy, but then it gets separate. Then I want it to be like cloudy and dark behind it, and dimensionals coming out of the clouds. But on the bottom half, I want it to be like that city, the, Deathly Hollows, with the blue bubbles, and like death over there. And these nice, clearly, gotta reach for the like buildings.
That's dope. So, Blue Brothers, is that better? Right? The Legion Brothers, is that better?
Deathly Hollows. I don't think one had clothes. The invisible clothes, one had all powerful one, and the other one had something.
Oh,
It was like, and that could represent a power,
Words.
and then that is the other goals. Have one way. Yeah. This is
that's it, well,
but I don't know if there's a lot of wind that, yes, it's a minute. None of them go together.
little bit, Steve. That's why we got such a long session.
Like this? Yeah. Yeah. Rough.
They got that bridge reopened already. The Sherman Denton or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
I'm scared of bridges. I'm
Oh,
petrified. I'm petrified.
I don't know why, the moment like I can tell that there's no wind underneath the tire anymore, I think I'm like,
I start hyperventilating. I start sweating a lot more. That's when I'm driving with two hands. I'm so scared. It's rough. And I'm sure being here in Louisville makes me not trust bridges anymore. I don't care.
well, ours is pretty good, they usually hold the stuff off the side.
Yeah, that's pretty prim. That was pretty impressive.
That's
And I'm pretty sure the bridge she was hanging off of was already under construction, so like,
it was the Second Street Bridge.
she was really pushing it, was.
But I don't know if it's a little bit on, but like that one, I feel like those lanes are way too, there's 4 lanes, so 2 going each way. And they, with them semis going over them, y'all are too big to be on this fucking bridge. The lanes are small. I don't even like being next to a car. I feel like we gotta do zigzags to be able to fit on it. I just hate that bridge.
I think the Sherman Denton one, there's like splits.
Yeah, one's up, one's down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it all, it's not good.
I do not think anything.
But also, I hate that it's safety, like, water loss, so we're like, dude, every place around us got to get a bridge,
Yeah.
to, like, get out of the whole shit. And then they're putting tolls on like every bridge,
Yeah.
so it's like, dude, what kind of dystopia do we live in? We have to pay to get into Gotham and pay to leave Gotham, like.
That's crazy.
For some reason, it reminds
But you
me.
know, the city's not like high quality, like, the cars and people coming in. This shit be feeling like Gotham sometimes.
Talking about driving back and forth. Yeah, 65. Remember that time you were driving behind me and I was on that bobber that I had built at 74. Come around that hospital curve there and traffic was all backed up. and I had to slam on the brakes, but it was an old bike, so just kept going. And I was like full speed, about to hit the back end, like this fucking end of this semi was about to take my head off. So I had to like swerve out of the way of the back of this truck. But as I was doing that, Petey was like 2 cars behind me when I was on the bike. She had seen a big semi coming up at the same time and sees me swerving out this way and was just nearly like, as I stopped the semi, I was like, whoosh, and I was like, oh. Yeah, she almost seen me get creamed. I don't like everywhere around, bridge, not bridge, that whole little area right there by the river.
The traffic
It
comes
is
out of nowhere.
Especially like the road down is the stupidest thing in the world. Like to that troll pub or whatever it is.
Yeah, I hate that. Right there by 2nd Street.
Yeah, like I see so many videos of crashes on there, and I'm like, well, to be honest, it's a pretty dumb fucking road path. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, go ahead and make this quick right before you get on the bridge, and there's a road that's gonna take you underneath it. Like, that makes sense.
That's what I think about a lot. I'm not from here, and y'all's highways and roads and that kind of stuff don't make sense. They have to be on straight roads in order to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been through it, man.
Atlanta is horrible, dude. You miss the exit, you're sitting in traffic for another hour and a half to get the exit.
I never had that about it during traffic over there.
Oh, dude, it don't matter what time I leave. I left 7:30 one time. Didn't make it to my fucking place I was supposed to go to like 2 o'clock.
I don't know, I had a bad experience with the going on traffic. I've run through in rush hour. I have run through in early morning hours. I can't complain. Here though, crap.
Oh, dude. So if they let it rain a little bit, everyone forgets.
No one knows how to drive. No one knows how to drive. It sucks.
Oh, man.
You gotta give yourself an extra 30 minutes for a drive.
For some reason recently, everyone has me been going to the stadium to do this. There's a bunch of times you dial like 40, 45, I'm like, dude.
Because here's my theory. I think this city, like, so many semis drive through it and all that, and you have both the Ford, so many different kinds of factories, that there's always semis in and out of the city. Traffic always starts with a semi. Anytime it's congested, it started with a semi.
Now you'll randomly see cops that bottleneck it. So they'll like be like have their lights on in front of the traffic, and they'll be swerving back and forth in both lanes. And I don't know if it's to let other traffic off of main roads that's too backed up, but that annoys the piss out of me too. All right. Let me know what that boy wants to do.
So where are you from?
My children's father is actually from here. He moved down to he moved down to Florida his sophomore year of high school, or junior, one of those years. It was my fault. I don't know, but I met him, we were on the same bus. And then like, he moved back, and a few years later, we ended up working at the same Burger King.
That's pretty awesome.
And so that happened, and I wanted my kids, I knew I didn't want to raise kids in Florida. They'll probably be cracked out somewhere. I know.
You didn't want to raise some kids?
Nope. Florida is a wild place.
Oh, yeah, in third world country.
For real.
That's where I got my dick butt tattoos in Ybor City in Tampa.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, see, now it makes sense. The colorful came first.
Yeah, I was living in Tampa for like 9 months. Ended up with a dick butt tattoo.
Yeah.
That's what told you you had to get out, bro. You
It's too tough, no.
He's like, you know, losing shoulder pads, let's get dicks tattoos. I'm just like, fuck, dude, I'm not even losing money, I'm losing morale.
Self-respect.
Like, I'm going past the mirror and saw a dick on my butt the other day. No,
Yeah, I was making increasingly bad choices.
Okay, like, when you live in Florida, I've never understood why people looked at us like that. How do y'all talk about this? And then now that I don't, I'm like, yeah, y'all are wild. I'm not
I
lying.
don't understand, dude. Like, my brother loves Florida. I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest, but when I go to Florida, I feel
Yeah.
like shit's too expensive here. Like, the air smells kind of funny. Like, you motherfuckers follow me just because I've been smoking.
After being to like California and stuff like that, I definitely prefer West Coast over East Coast.
I don't think anything
It definitely was wild. I mean, I didn't want to raise a big kid. I was like, oh, no. Everybody that I know is either they're moving fucking towns or fucking kilos. God, no.
My car got stolen while I was there.
In Florida?
Yeah, I was living out of it, man. So like
Oh my.
we worked down in Ybor City, and the shop was open the same hours as the bar, so they didn't close till like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It was insane. Get off work, and I'm somewhat new to the area, so I go to walk where my car was parked, and it wasn't there. So I'm like, maybe I just parked it somewhere else today, and
Forgot.
and just forgot. So I walk around and I spend like an hour looking for my car. Like maybe it got towed or something. This is alarming. So then I call who did I call? I think I called the cops and I was like, "Hi, I don't know who to call. I don't know if my car got towed or, what happened." They were like, "Okay, well, what's your information? This and that and the other." Like, "Well, there wasn't a tow order. It wasn't this and that, so it must have been stolen." I was like, "Excuse me? Could you repeat that, please?" She said, "Yeah, we'll send an officer out here shortly to get a report." Bro, I waited. This was like 6 o'clock in the morning by the time a cop rolls up. And she rolls up, rolls her window down. She was like, "I was checking to see if you're still here." I'm like, yeah, I went to give her my report. I was going to go give her my report and like walk up to her window. She's like, no. I'm a sergeant. I don't get out of my car. An officer's going to be here to take your report. I was just making sure you were still here. Like, but you're here now. So then she left, and I had to wait even longer. I think it's by 8 o'clock this time. And another cop finally comes up and takes the report and this and that. And then 2 days later, they find it. And it was weird because they stole my ashtray change, my tennis shoes, like my booklet of burnt CDs, but then left my gun. And
They're probably down bad, okay?
yeah, I don't know. It was probably some kids, and then they fingerprinted dusted the whole thing before I could get it back. They was like, "You can come pick it up at the scene where it was left," essentially, and it was just left like 2 blocks from where they stole it. So it's like, okay, I show up and the entire inside of my car is covered in this black dust, like fingerprint dust or whatever. I mean, everything is covered in this shit. And yeah, Tampa in Florida is,
Wow, that is
Yeah.
ghetto.
oh, when my car was stolen, so that's how I got an apprenticeship, essentially. It was because my son was just born, and I had always been trying to get in somewhere to learn how to tattoo, and then I didn't draw or have a portfolio or anything like that, so everybody just kind of laughed me out of the fucking room. I messaged a dude that was down in Tampa. He was like, "If you ever find yourself down here, we can talk." Change batteries. So I was It's like, oh, that's the closest thing I got to a yes. I go down there, I show up, and I'm like, hey man, I'm here, found myself here, let's talk. And he's like, who are you? I'm like, no. That's not how this is going down. Situation, he's like, alright, folks, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to let you work the front counter. And then after so long, see if you're a good fit. If you're a good fit, then we'll go ahead and give you an apprenticeship and teach you how to tattoo. So I said bet. Started working there, front counter, car got stolen. I was living out of my car. So at this point, I had a key and everything, so I was opening and closing the shop. I was sneaking up in that place after everybody would leave, after we close everything down, sleep on the Pearson floor, and then get up before open, leave, and then come back when I had to go to work. That didn't last very long, and I got caught, and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Because I'm gonna learn how to tattoo. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So like, that's crazy. All right, dude, give you a shot. It was like never seen anybody want to do it that bad. So from there, I learned black and gray from Jacinto Valdez, and that changed. That eyeball right there was my first black and gray tattoo. I was like, oh, that makes way more sense. It just clicked for me. Came back, bought out my first tattoo shop, ran that into the ground. That's just history. Boys been out here winging it. Yeah, Tampa, Florida. It's a land of opportunity, my guy. I'd seen some wild stuff there. I worked the security for the fetish convention, and the VIP party was at the Czar, and they had like live sex shows, and it was basically just a bunch of like old creepy dudes, butt naked in like cock socks and masquerade masks, and they had this on stage like a live show where they put this dude on a wheel, he's spinning around on a wheel, and they're throwing knives at him, and then they like break out this sword, but it was really a toy, and then dude, it was the wildest thing I'd ever seen. The floor was super sticky. Super sticky. It was the most uncomfortable thing I'd ever been exposed to in my entire life. But I think it was shortly after that I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I gotta get out of here. Like those weird swinger sex party things people talk about. Oh, I found it. It was not cool. It was creepy.
My favorite part of like going to this place, I hate that
Yes.
I like that the Burger King menu changes to like different places and stuff. Like, when I was in Louisiana, they have a thing called a Texas Whopper. And it's pretty much just a spicy Whopper.
Oh, spicy waffle.
And I was like, jalapenos at a Burger King. And, like, throw them on there for me. And I'm one of those people who risk it for the biscuit and then make it and shit.
No. No.
They're like Halloween black bun burger. I'm like, fuck it.
Oh, didn't they do that with the Spider-Man movie?
Oh yeah, dude, it was delicious. And it wasn't red 40 that they got the buns with. They used peas.
Oh, that's cool.
So they're not doing it that way. But if it was red 40, I would have popped out. So you know what I mean? Well, since it's a red 40 combo, dude. That would have been my burger. Tried a lot of this one. Mexican. I don't remember if she's a actress or a singer. I can't remember. But her name is Gloria Estefan.
Okay. Yeah.
And she has a Mexican restaurant down in Miami, like on the strip. It was $40 for a plate that my mom could make on a Tuesday night off some EBT. And I was like, the most disappointing thing was you can only have one soda. Yeah, there's no refills on top. And
What?
Yeah, it is very disappointing.
Who doesn't give you refills?
Yeah.
That feels scary.
Yeah, it was very strange.
Seems like it's just
It might be, dude. I want to go to one of those cities that's like just a big front for money laundering. Just to feel how it's
For that inside.
well, I'm sure.
We're
Like,
working our way over there.
I'm sure Miami has money laundering films.
Every city has money.
Yeah,
laundering.
but bro, those cities that are purely built to launder money and you can tell,
Yeah.
like, I need to go to one.
I'm saying, that's why Florida is Florida safe. It is
You
Florida
think
safe.
there's a lot of money laundering there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
The drug dealers are there. Hell yeah.
I know it. They show.
Yeah, I'm saying they were talking about on the news not too long ago in Florida. That they like start on cocaine for people throwing their cocaine in the fucking boat.
Or on cocaine.
Yeah. What?
I will say that Cocaine Bear movie was great.
Yeah, that Cocaine Bear movie was hilarious. But
Yeah, Florida is different.
imagine it's not that she fucking pissed off the shark. He didn't get his phone that day. He was super agitated. You just happened to be swimming near his waters, and he
Could you imagine, like, just seeing a coked out shark? He's just his jaw.
fucking swimming towards you doing the goblin thing. And then,
Just keep trying, you can't keep on it.
the shark's got pinpoint skills.
But they grow back to them. They have like rows. Florida also has a bunch of snakes.
I had a gator taco for the first time in Florida. Didn't like that.
What was it? The taco?
Gator taco.
Gator taco?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
I had gator bites.
I've had gator meat before.
Didn't like it.
I took a line of gator.
Wait, what did you go live gator?
No, I took a line of gator. I don't.
I thought you said something about a live gator. I was like,
He ate a live gator.
Fuck that.
I was like, what
Wouldn't
the
like that.
I draw the line there.
I told you I was from Florida.
You only normal meats.
Yeah. I draw the line there. But you know, Florida's different.
It tastes like a dinosaur. I've eaten squirrel. It's good in the stew.
How do you know that would taste like?
Cause alligator, it just exactly what you, yeah, it just tastes like what
Exactly.
you think. Yeah.
I just know that paleo tastes there.
The texture of the meat
Oh, dude.
tasted like it had survived millennia.
You're right.
Rock.
Aye. Yes, ma'am.
And you get on like your side.
I'm doing what I do. You not want me? I don't understand what's going on.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm,
Do you want me to move?
oh no. No, I just want to be prepared.
Okay, strap in.
Mother-
Buckle up.
Oh,
It's about to tickle.
man. Even though it's fucking great.
I agree with you 100%.
It is. I'm sorry, but always hurts words. Not that I was thinking outside well of this.
You're gonna get it like this, you know what comes in waves. Sometimes the baby good, sometimes the baby shit. You never know how it's gonna feel until you're under the needle, right?
It's very true. I don't know anymore. I'm just accept the fact that it's all gonna hurt. Just accept my fate.
What are you doing?
Fuck y'all. You know, I was about to say, fuck y'all. How about that? Oh.
Man, you know what is a series that you're not gonna get it off? Y'all remember Animorphs?
Animorphs, yeah.
Did any of y'all know how that series ended?
No, I didn't really get too big into Animorphs. I was a Goosebumps kid.
I'm pretty sure it ends with that the main dude who what was his name, Tom or something, like the dude on the first show.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up starting a war with the aliens, and I think humanity gets destroyed or something.
Really?
Kill himself, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the last book it's so dark compared to like the story they were building. Like, you know, they're building this warrior race of humans who can shapeshift, and then towards the end they're like, dude, there's not much we can do.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh man. But yeah, I like these ones too. These ones.
I still like Goosebumps.
I will say though, I used to like the original series a lot more than the new one that they're doing, whatever it is.
The new one was cool, more like an homage nod to Goosebumps and not necessarily a Goosebumps.
Yeah. Saying, like, I like the original way they designed Slappy,
Yes.
or like Night of the Living Puppets, or Night of the Living Puppets. I don't like the remake version.
No, I like my old Goosebumps.
I like those types of
Okay.
horror stuff.
Yeah, I'm big on my like childhood scary TV nostalgia. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Goosebumps.
I got all the CDs for it,
Oh, that's cool.
except for a Puffin CD. I need to get that series because that's awesome. You want me to put your Mr. Wallace in where you can see it too?
I gotta listen to them. I gotta. I'm not too sick to check that. I would stay for the full 4 hours and tap out. If there was, but this is pretty intense.
Yeah, you just have to, now you gotta start watching Mary Poppins movies.
This is rough.
Watching the theater play, that's gonna put you in the mindset that, yeah, it's worth it, or the theater is gonna be so bad that you're like, I'm glad I didn't watch this. Dude, I seen, I can't remember their name, but she wears all green in the series. She's one of the older ladies. But, she's getting paid And then she went on to an interview and was bashing Harry Potter things.
Harry Potter's just like, are finally adults. That's why it's becoming so popular. They're finally adults, and we have adults now.
Yeah. So you guys are allowed to like, yeah. I mean,
I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter.
I wasn't really.
I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon.
What?
I wasn't allowed to, yeah. I was allowed to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! It's still an interesting one. I don't understand.
That's insane because the first
Yeah, no,
series
dude.
of Yu-Gi-Oh! He was literally killing people.
You have no
It
idea.
wasn't even a card game in season
No.
0.
It's based on Egyptian gods.
Yeah,
And the reason why they don't want to watch Pokemon is because they thought it was Japanese gods named in reverse. But it's like they literally are Egyptian gods.
Yeah.
Like I still don't understand. It is what it is.
No, but
Yeah,
if you ever go back and read season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh, he killed like 3 people,
No, yeah.
and he was like a murderer. And then they made it about the card game because the card game got more interesting. So originally that was not the focus of the manga, but it became what people liked.
Yeah, and they
So
never.
he was like, okay, I guess I'll put more effort on card.
Yeah, and they never did the episode to that manga.
Yeah. No, the anime starts from chapter 1, not
Yeah.
chapter 0. Because they didn't want to show Yugi's corrupted like backstory.
He was killing people. For what? For money?
He was just sending people to the Shadow Realm if he had problems with them and stuff. Like disagreements.
Yeah. I would want to see that. They should do
They're
that.
tapping out. Okay.
I can't do that shit.
Very big piece. Good coverage.
That's the worst.
I think we made some pretty good progress.
That hurts.
Looking good. Alrighty. Yeah, you're good. Tapped out on us. So call this session early. And we'll be back on with the next appointment here in about an hour.